Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta, and as I promised in my YouTube channel, I'm gonna be making a little bit of a tutorial on how do I make my 6-year-old $10 microphone sound a lot better than what it is. Okay, the first thing we need to be doing is to get our files into Adobe Audition. These are two exact copies of the same thing. I'm gonna let you hear how my microphone sounds.
Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you.
Nope. Let's fix this. Double click on your file, and the first thing we're gonna be doing is to do a little bit of noise reduction to take all that hiss out. So we're gonna get here and we're gonna add a adaptive noise reduction on the light noise setting with the high quality mode. Okay, the next thing we're gonna be doing is adding a multiband compressor on the broadcast settings. And after this, we're gonna be adding a dynamic processing thingy-majingy with get the default settings, the spline curves here, and lower the line to 20 dBs. Now the next thing we're gonna be using is a mastering thingy. We're gonna get it on default, so use the make room for vocals and make sure the reverb is off. After that, we're gonna be using a vocal enhancer. We're gonna be using, in this case, the male settings for apparently obvious reasons. And after that, we're gonna be using a parametric equalizer. Use the loudness maximizer, which is this, and boost your bass and the high frequencies a little bit. Now we're gonna check if it pops.
Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta.
And it did, so let's lower it a little bit and let's check it again.
Hey, what's up? This is
Much better.
Alexcosta and I have something
already
for
sounding
you.
a lot better. The idea behind that was to boost the frequencies that we do want, that the microphone does not get, and lower the ones we do not want. Now we're gonna add a reverb. And this thing is to fake that we have a better room to record and not my bedroom. Now we're gonna put a 10% reverb, and that's it.
Hey, what's up? This is
Already
Alexcosta
sounds
and I
a
have
lot better. And we're gonna add a little bit of delay, once again, because of the same reasoning. 7 and 9% is gonna be more than enough. It's just a little tiny thing.
Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you.
Okay, now that's the last thing we need to do is to boost the volume a little bit better to kind of say that we have a better microphone. We're gonna hard limit it to less 1 dBs. Then we're gonna put this thing into 90% and apply all these effects. After that, as we just gave it a lot of volume, it's gonna boost all the frequencies we don't want again. So we're gonna do a little bit of noise reduction again, and that's it.
Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you.
Okay, now the only thing we need to do is to take the noises that got into our microphone by clicking and things like that. So we're gonna get our wave on a kind of high point. Not the highest point, but a little bit of a high point. Something like this. We take a high point and a low point in the middle of the wave, like this, and we're gonna go to favorites and fade in. We're gonna lower the volume of all that crap that we don't want, get back to our wave, and do a little bit of a fade in again, so it has a much smoother start. We're gonna do exactly the same thing in the back, and that's it.
Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you. And that's it. Now let's compare the sound. Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you. Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I have something for you.
Way better. Well, I hope all this stuff is gonna help you out. And last but not least, if you enjoyed this video or it actually helped you out, leave it a like, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, G+, and all the freaking shenanigans. And well, that's all folks. I'll see you in the next one.